1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola.
We lost 1-0 to Forest. And the irony of that was it was scored by a player that used to play for Manchester United. What's his name? Is it Manuel? No. Anyway, but he now plays for Forest. So what do you think? What do you think is the way forward? Because obviously they still haven't got hold of the problem that they're having there. What do you think is the way forward for Manchester United?
Yeah, I mean, from what I've read, I don't think the I don't think the players at Manchester United particularly want either of those two players back. I mean, how I say that, what would I know? But you just sort of read, not even between the lines, you see some paper talk or phone talk, I only read it on my phone, that Sancho, I think the feeling was that Sancho just didn't cope with the pressures maybe of being a Manchester United player, because I gather he was a very good footballer. And when I've watched him at Chelsea, you can see that he's got a lot of ability, but somehow when I ever watched him playing for Manchester United, he didn't really demonstrate that. He looked out of his depth, perhaps mentally more than anything else. So I can totally understand Amorim and possibly the club not wanting him back. And with Rashford, as I say, I think there's a bit too much bad blood there now after his behaviour, which, let's face it, was quite heavily criticised by some of the pundits like Roy Keane and I think Gary Neville, people who knew Rashford even from their days there when Rashford was a real youngster. Yeah. And I think they felt his behaviour was very inappropriate. So I can't really see how he can go back there. The way forward may be for him to have to lower his wage demands, of course. Maybe Villa would want him, but it must be a problem for some clubs when they've taken on someone who has a salary, a wage structure way above the other players. And of course, whatever they're like as friends, players, people, they will resent, people who've been there, top players, they'll resent someone coming in being paid, £40,000-50,000 a week more than they are. So, and clubs really can't afford to do that. If they pay that sort of money on one player's wages, it's going to stop them being able to have the ability to buy other players in the summer, because they too will want, pretty typical Premier League wages. Yeah. So it's a hard one, and the only way forward, if Rashford doesn't perhaps want to find himself, he might find himself back at Manchester United, but probably earning a lot of money to see out.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Referee will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.